It's another day of proceedings at the Code of Conduct Tribunal, where the Senate President, Dr. Bukola Saraki, is standing trial for false declaration of assets. At the proceedings, the chief prosecution witness, Mr. Michael Wetkas, was cross-examined on count 6, which alleged that the Senate President acquired a property located in the Maitama area of Abuja in 1993 and failed to declare same on assumption of office as governor in 2003. The witness was made to read a letter from the Abuja Metropolitan Management Agency, which informed the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission that the property was transferred to Carlyle Properties and Investment Limited using a power of attorney. The transaction was between one David Baba Akawo and Carlyle Properties and Investments Limited. Mr. Wetkas admitted that the Senate President was not listed on the said document, but he said he believes that the property is owned by him because he declared it in a subsequent asset declaration form that he owned Carlyle Properties and Investments Limited, and that his wife, during her interaction with the anti-graft agency, confirmed the fact that he owned Carlyle Properties and Investments Limited. He was then asked to confirm the name of the certificate of incorporation of Carlyle Properties and Investment. He said it was one Mrs. Oluwatoyin Ojora and BAMS Trading and Manufacturing Company. He, however, insisted that the Senate President is the owner of the company. While the defense believes it has continued to pick flaws in the case of the prosecution sees it differently.
Limited liability companies are different from their shareholders. And that means if the property belongs to Carlyle, then you really, one, he doesn't even have an obligation to declare it in his assets declaration form. And second, you can't really take him up in regard to those issues regarding Carlyle.
We are not doing civil case. It's a civil case that you did all this issue of separate identity. The company that is not doing any work, that is not performing anything, you are using the company as a vehicle to acquire properties. You acquire property and say, no, the company is different from yourself. Is it done anywhere?
When the defense asked for an adjournment after over 3 hours of proceedings, the prosecutor opposed the application on the ground that the defendant took too much time in cross-examining his witness. This position infuriated a member of the tribunal who expressed displeasure with what he called grandstanding by lawyers in the case. He said that as much as speed will be required, the tribunal cannot prevent an accused person from defending himself. But the prosecutor, Rotimi Jacobs, insists that the delay by the defense with the cross-examination is deliberate. But lawyer to the defendant argued that his client must be allowed to defend himself to the best of his ability.
The idea is to extend these proceedings as long as possible so that to enable him to continue to enjoy his office.
I truly failed to understand where he's coming from, wanting to control my cross-examining his witness. When I have a witness there, there's no way that I would dictate to him that he should take 2 days, 10 days, 20 days. It depends on what he wants to establish.
The tribunal has adjourned to the 1st of June 2016 for continuation of trial, where the defense will continue the cross-examination of the chief prosecution witness, Mr. Michael Wetkas. Amaka Okafu, Channels Television News.